Hey guys, Coach Tom here. Thanks for checking in with me. It's a great time to have a coaches meeting because we're moving into our championship season now. We've completed our dual meet season, and much like the Steelers who are playing as I'm recording this for you right now, we are done with our regular season. So it's time to move on to bigger and better things, which is the championship season. And there's a lot of questions, I know. So I'm going to try to help answer as many of those as possible over the next few minutes. Thanks for being here with us today. So here's your agenda for today. We're going to do the welcome. Oops, already did that. Then we're going to review the dual meet season. We're going to talk about the championship season. Then we're going to move into some more details about West District, since that seems to create some confusion. And then also the next level, which is states. We'll finish it off with the normal stuff about communication, and then we'll wrap everything up. We'll look in the rearview mirror for just a few minutes. We've really had the dual meet season started early this year. Many of you wonder why the dual meets are so early. The idea is to try to engage more high school swimmers by keeping the Y dual meets as far out of their major part of the season as possible. High school swimmers have a really rough schedule in January, so we moved to the dual meets as a league early in the year, hoping to get even more engagement from those kids. So what happened in our world, we had a barrel meet in November, we had the Swickley meet at Trinity after our pool was still broken, then we had our home meet with Butler, and then we finished off right after Christmas with our Sampson meet. We were very pleased with the progress that the kids made during the dual meet season. Really, we saw a lot of top times, many great swims. Good work by everybody. It's also a great experience for swimmers, including the brand new swimmers. So many of our brand new swimmers felt like they were not going to be able to be part of the dual meets with us, and they found out that no, we can do dual meets. Everybody should swim. As you know, the most amazing thing about YMCA swimming is there's no bench. Everybody has a chance to compete and improve, and we did a super job of that. Also, our two home meets gave our volunteers a chance to do what they do and learn about swim meets. It takes a lot of people to run the meet. We've talked about that in the past. We need a lot of volunteers. We have a great team that can work and help us be great running meets. So thanks for volunteering if you volunteered. If you didn't volunteer yet, don't worry, we'll get you. We have a President's Meet coming up, and we really need help from everybody that day. So great work by the volunteers. Great work coming up at our President's Meet. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And then super swims by the kids, super work by everybody. Here we go into the championship season. So we're going to have a couple more invitational meets. We have our section championship meet. We have our President's Invitational, the Silver Championship, which used to be B District's Novice Championships, the West District, States, and yeah, we have a couple kids actually going to Nationals this year too. So what's an invitational meet? Again, most of you know this, but just in case they're brand new to the program, invitational meets are optional. They are not required. There's always many teams. You pay for each swim. That's different than dual meets. You pay for each swim. They are a fundraiser for the host team. That's why we do them. Also give kids a chance to swim, of course. You get ribbons and trophies for top performers in each age group. The first of the championship meets comes up pretty quickly. It's January 27th. It is the section championship meet. This includes all the teams in our section, which our section comprises of Butler, Barrel, and Swickley, and of course ourselves. Team scores are held. So what we want to try to do is we want to have as big a group going up there as possible so we can score as many points as possible. This is a pay per event meet. That means it does require payment. This is a league run meet, and there's a lot of expenses with it, and the way they recoup those expenses are by entry fees. The host rotates each year. We were the host last year. We'll get our chance again in 3 years. This is a league event. Again, it's put on by the league. As a league event, we need volunteers. So each team is expected to provide volunteers, volunteer officials, volunteer timers. Our responsibility is to provide the meet referee this year and, of course, as many timers and officials as possible. The meet is up at North Allegheny High School. It's about 45 minutes away. It's an easy drive. Great place to swim. Lots of fast swims there. It should be a great day. What else is great about the conference meet? Well, it's all the events are available in one day. You get to swim all of the events. So those of the kids that are looking for district times, qualifying times of any kind, they can get that swim this day. All ages and all levels. Again, we welcome our entire team, and we hope to take a big group up there. The swimmers can pick their events. So here's what we do. Since you have to pay for your events, we'll let you pick them. Go ahead and pick them. Coaches will take care of the relays, of course, but the individual events may be selected by the swimmers. Entries are due on the 17th. That's coming right up, so we need to hurry up and make that happen. We're hoping to have the entry forms out as soon as possible so we can work on the entries to get them in your direction. More details to come. This is being hosted by Beryl. They're a little slow to give us details, so we're really hoping to make progress on this and get this information to you as soon as possible. What comes next for our swimmers? Well, it's February 10th. It's the President's Invitational. This is our biggest host meet of the season. It is our host invitational. It is, in fact, our sole fundraising event. Carolyn Miller and Rick Bryant will talk about that more in the parent meeting coming up. It is for all ages and all levels. It's for our entire league. Will we have 400 swimmers at the meet? Yeah, probably. Ribbons and trophies? Yes. But here's the big thing for our kids. And for all the kids, actually. Every child that wins their heat gets a Saris candy bar. If you're new to the heat thing, what we'll do is we'll seed the kids by their times, so they'll be swimming against kids that swim at their speed. The one that wins the heat will get a Saris candy bar. It really is a motivator. We get a lot of fast swims at this meet. We also need your help. Volunteers, volunteers, volunteers. We need your help. Again, Carolyn and Rick will be talking with you about that soon. So now let's talk about the things that end your swimmer season. So there's a championship meet for the end of each of the seasons based on age group and also based on ability to swim certain qualifying times. So the first of those is novice championships. These are for our 8 and under swimmers. Then we do the PA West Silver Districts, which is a new meet this year. And then there are the PA West Districts, which is for the fastest of the kids on our team. And then from the PA West districts, we can move on to the state championship and the national championship. As we said, the first of those season-ending meets happens actually very early this year. It's novice championships. It will be February 17th. Now, this is for all of our 8 and under swimmers. We want all of our 8 and unders to come to the meet. It is at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. There's always a meet theme and a swimmer's parade. It's really a fun event, and it's just for the 8 and unders, so it's a great event to attend. Entries are due for this meet on January 30th. This will be the last meet for our novice swimmers. So if you are done and moving on to other things, you want to end your practice season after novice champs, you're welcome to do that. However, we do welcome all of our swimmers to practice with us until March 2nd. First of our championship meets for the kids that are 9 years of age and up, at least swimming age-wise, is the Silver Championship meet. Silver Championship meet is a new meet that is a replacement for the former B Championships meet. Silver Champs does require qualifying time, but they are attainable. So having a qualifying time for the Silver Championship meets gives all the swimmers a goal to achieve to try to get to their own championship meet. Now, this is specific for swimmers who have not otherwise qualified or achieved a West District's individual qualifying time. So the more faster swimmers are going to go to West Districts, assuming they have hit an individual qualifying time. This provides an opportunity to attain a West District time in a championship type atmosphere. So those of the kids that have not achieved a West District time yet, they may attend the Silver Championship meet and try to get an individual time at the Silver Champs meet. Again, the Silver District times would count for West Districts. The deadline for entry of times into the district meet is March 5th, so these times will count. The qualifying times are posted at both pools. The next level of district meet is known as West Districts. This is happening March 9th through 11th. It's at the Spire Sports Institute in Geneva, Ohio. The swimmers must meet the qualifying time, which are faster than the silver qualifying time. If they meet those times, then they are allowed to attend the meet. If your child has met an individual time, you should probably make a hotel reservation right away. Also, we're going to talk about relay qualifications as well. So who's eligible to go to the district meet? Individuals that meet or beat the qualifying times after September 1st and before March 5th. Also, swimmers must have competed in 3 YMCA-only meets after September 1st. Okay, so what times count for districts? Here we go. Times from a USA meet or a YMCA meet both count for districts. High school and middle school times do not count for districts, with the exception of time swam at the WPIL meet. Times from a flat start only count. A flat start. What's a flat start? That is the first leg of a relay or the first leg of another event, such as a 100 free. The first 50 of the 100 free could count. Those times are eligible for district qualifying. And of course, any individual event time counts. Oh, and how about relays? Relays get very interesting. We may send 1 medley relay in each age group. We may send 1 freestyle relay in each age group. That's true, even though we may have more than 1 that have qualified. 1 of medley, 1 of free in each age group. Times from a flat start may also be added together to make the qualifying time. That means we don't necessarily have to swim the same 4 swimmers together to make the qualifying time. We can use times from 4 swimmers and add them together. More relay fun. This is very important. The relays belong to the team. That's right, they belong to the team, not to the individuals. They belong to the team. Coaches will determine the relays. The fastest 4 swimmers available will generally be on a relay team. The relay makeup will change based on swimmer availability and times performed. This is nothing new. This is what happens all season long. Remember, the relay belongs to the team, not the individuals. Coaches will use all results, which is the times, all the information we have available to determine the best relay composition. And that is the fastest relay composition. On very rare occasions, coaches may alter a relay team composition if it is in the best interest of the team. So how many events can you go in? Well, the entry limit is 4 total swims. So each person may do 4 total swims. The relay limit is 2. That makes sense. There are only 2 relays. Swimmers that qualify in 3 or more individual events may decide to swim in only 1 relay instead of swimming in 2 relays. Swimmers will determine their individual events for districts. Coaches may try to encourage a multiple event qualifier to swim in 2 relays instead of 1. If doing so could help both relays make it to the state meet. So should I make a hotel reservation? I know that's a question we get a lot. Obviously, if you have an individual qualifier, you should do that. If you have a qualifier that's very close, if you have a swimmer that's very close to qualifying, you should make a reservation. What is close? You can ask us coaches what that is, but it's usually if they're somewhere within a couple seconds, that would be a good idea. If they're more than 2 seconds away, it can be challenging and it becomes sort of a bigger question. Also, for relay swimmers, if your swimmer is on the A relay typically, and they know who they are, if you're an A relay swimmer, you probably should make a hotel reservation. The next meet is the states meet. This is March 23rd through the 25th. It is held at Penn State University. Who goes there? From the district meet, the top 6 individuals and relays in each event are guaranteed a spot at states. Also, there are another 6 from all around the state. The top 6 in each event that are not automatic qualifiers are also eligible to go to states. Let's talk states relays. That can be fun too. Remember, the relay belongs to the team. The coaches will determine who the relay is. The fastest 4 swimmers available for the state meet will generally be on a relay. The relay makeup will change based on swimmer availability and times performed, as always. What does that mean? That means that the relay may change between districts and states based on who is available to swim at states. Last but not least on the championship season is Winter Nationals. This one is oddly not related to states at all. It is solely a qualified times meet. That means that if you can meet the stringent qualified times for national, you can go to it. We do have one swimmer who's qualified since March of last year, and we're hoping to also get a boys relay to go. So we're going to try really hard to make those guys go fast so we can get to Greensboro, North Carolina in April. Ooh, that's a lot. So I can imagine it might make some of your head spin, and that's okay. Reach out to me if you're confused. We'd be happy to try to clarify everything that we can. You can always call me. You see the number, send me a text, send me an email if you'd like, or see me after practice anytime. I look forward to talking with you. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. You know, the championship season is really, really fun. We're going to try to make our kids be just as fast as they can be. This is the right time and the right place for them to do really, really well. The championship season will be a blast. I look forward to seeing you at the pool. Thanks again, and talk to you soon.